Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, as we welcome you, as we come to you live from the Haystack, Hayward, California, as we are inside of Chabot College Gymnasium, as basketball is back on the airwaves on NorCal Sports TV, as we got some 3C 2A women's basketball tip-off action coming to you here on this Saturday afternoon, as it will be the 9th-ranked team in the state, Folsom Lake Falcons, coming from the Big 8 Conference, taking on the Chabot Gladiators, who are ranked number 13th in Northern California. And hello, everybody. It's Philip Hall on the call. Happy to be back with you, getting ready for the 2025-26 basketball season, as we got a good one in store for you to kick off the NorCal Sports TV coverage on this Saturday afternoon to open up basketball season. As the Folsom Lake Falcons enter the 2025-26 season following an historic campaign under Coach Allie Mullet after setting a program record with 25 wins, reaching the 3C2A Elite 8 and finishing ranked 8th in the state. As she's looking to do a lot more for her squad this season with a new campaign, some solid freshmen coming in, and a few returning players also looking to make an impact and a much bigger role. But for Chabot, on the other side, being led by 15th-year head coach and Mark Anger, they are looking to get some redemption against Folsom Lake, who they actually saw last season in the 3C2A NorCal Regional Playoffs, where they lost in the second round to them 89-46, a loss that they have longly remembered and hope to not repeat in this rematch to open up the new campaign. But for Chabot, they are on the rougher side as they had a few players depart, but only a handful of returning players coming back, hoping to make an impact for the squad this season. As we're going to see how everything's going to play out for Chabot, as they also have a few transfers coming in as well that will be in the starting five today. As you can see, the players are about to get warmed up and ready to hit the court, putting on their uniforms as they are ready to knock off the rust and get the season going. This is going to be a good one in store for you folks. Glad you could join us here on NorCal Sports TV with basketball being back in full swing at all levels, just about, as the NBA's off and rolling, JUCO's off and rolling. The college ranks in Division I, D2, D3, NAIA is about to get going, and so are we. So we're going to bring you the starting five for both squads, beginning with Folsom Lake as players hit the court. As Lexi Peters, one of the big-time returning players, an all-Big 8 player from last season, is in the starting lineup. Jada Tupou, one of the solid freshmen, getting the start for the Falcons. Nia Fortune, another freshman getting the start. Ursula Chen, one of the returning players, a sophomore from Folsom for Ali Mullah, is in the lineup today. And Emily Bowman at the five. It rounds out the starting five. As the tip is about to get ready to go, we'll give you Chabot starting five with Jasmine Bertucci leading the charge. Nyla McCoy, Savannah Montini, Sophia Limbo, and Sydney Muther all in the lineup for the Gladiators. So we're underway here in Hayward. The tip is one. So we're about to get going with Chabot bringing the ball back up the floor after a turnover by Folsom Lake, who had to rescind their tip-off win. So Chabot already getting going here. See, they pass it off over to Sydney Muther. Muther giving it off over to her right, getting the first shot to go of the game. Chabot already had the advantage. See, Folsom Lake trying to get back going here as they have a lethal lineup. Emily Bowman leading the way. Up at the top, Ursula Chen knocking down the three. Easy money for the sophomore from Folsom. Sydney Muther looking to play a big role here as she has to pass off over to her right. Over in the corner, that's Sophia Limbo for the three, but rims in and out. Rebound grabbed by Lexi Peters. She hustles down the floor over on the left wing. Chen at the top of the key, going to her right to Nia Fortune. Outside shot, no good. Rebound by Chabot, courtesy of Nyla McCoy. McCoy racing down the floor, and it's going to be a push. Foul's going to be booked on the Gladiators. See, already a solid push by both sides as we're getting things off and rolling here. So one thing about Folsom, they're a team that shot very well last season. They were second in the state in field goals made. Field goal percentage of 46.3% from the field, and shot very well from behind the arc at 35%, while averaging 78.5 points per game. Already a 3-2 lead starting off for the Gladiators. As that shot was good by Savannah Montini, the newcomer who transferred by way of Las Positas, as she was an all-conference player last year, averaging 18.5 points with 5.8 rebounds and 2.8 assists per game out on Livermore. Versus Las Positas playing in the Coast Conference in the North Division along with Chabot. They unfortunately had to fold their women's program. And it looks like Mark Ganger calling his players over to the floor, saying of Ali Mullis. There's a discussion amongst the referees, so like it's going to be a technical foul as Ursula Chen is going to the line for some tax-free points at the charity stripe. So he's able to make the first one in. Our referees for this afternoon, Lauren Pointzer, Tammy Charolis, and Justin Rubovitz. That's the crew. Here as Folsom Lake extend their lead 5-2. Thanks to the 2 free throws scored by Ursula Chin. Folsom Lake back with the ball, working inside. Did a Tupou. As gets a pass outside to Nia Fortune, who misses the shot. Another rebound goes for Nyla McCoy for Chabot. On an errant pass, squirts over the sideline, but it looks like it was tipped off last off of a Folsom Lake player, so stay a Gladiator ball. Now some substitutions will be made here as coming out of the game is Jasmine Bertucci. She'll take a breather on the Charger. Now coming in is Zoe Martinez, one of the few returning players for Chabot. Folsom Lake carrying the rock back up their end of the court. Lexi Peters going inside, hitting Bowman. Pass at the knees, but it's going to be a kick ball. Now Fortune tried to thread the needle that time, but to no avail. Now Bertucci will come back on the floor for Zoe Martinez. On the inbound play, going to go to Lexi Peters, looking to have another solid season for the Falcons. Going inside, great post move by Bowman, but can't get the shot to go in. A solid rebound by Tupou. See Peters working on the left wing, being guarded up by Bertucci. Handoff by Bowman, back to Peters. Peters trapped inside of the paint, goes out, going to go the other way to Chabot. And it was just Clamp City inside of the paint that time. Chabot is definitely going to have to do everything they can to make sure that they can trap those lanes for the Falcons today. Of course, for Chabot, they had a few departing players, and Lexi Plachette, who went on to Division I Denver in the Summit Conference. Nia Hunter, another solid player who was Coast Conference Defensive Player of the Year, also leaving at the end of last season, going out to the East Coast to Johnson C. Smith University in Charlotte, North Carolina. It's a Division II school. And Chelsea Antonero and Annalise Santos, another notable departing players for the Chabot program last season. Tupou working inside, off the window, gets another two-pointer to go as Folsom Lake off to a 7-2 run here in the first 3.5 minutes of the game. As we're going to get a timeout here on the floor, as we'll take a quick break here on NorCal Sports TV. You are tuned in for this coverage between Folsom Lake and Chabot.
The Good Guys 35th Fuel Curve Autumn Get-Together. Over 2,500 American-made and powered show cars and trucks. A huge swap meet, Fender Midway Family Fun Zone, live music, and more. November 8th and 9th at the Alameda County Fairgrounds. Details at good-guys.com. The Good Guys 35th Fuel Curve Autumn Get-Together. Over 2,500 American-made and powered show cars and trucks. A huge swap meet, Fender Midway Family Fun Zone, live music, and more. November 8th and 9th at the Alameda County Fairgrounds. Details at good-guys.com. The Good Guys 35th Fuel Curve Autumn Get-Together.
Another quick timeout break. We return to the floor. 7-2 Folsom Lake have the edge over Chabot. We're going to get a whistle blown here. Clock did not start. We're going to have to reset. You got to get things going here. But, hey, we're breaking out the kinks here. It's the first game of the 3C2A women's basketball season. College basketball is back, folks, in full swing. A lot to look forward to in the 2025-26 campaign. All right, here we go. Clock is rolling. Chabot bringing it back up. Oh, and losing the handle is Nyla McCoy. She tried to drive her way into the cup. Peters inside the Tupou. They swing it back out to the corner. Peters can't hit the three. Rebound by Montini. Montini on a duel against Peters down the floor, but trap defense works in the success of Folsom Lake. Here they come. Tupou hop stepping away through, gets it to go in. And Jada Tupou, the freshman out of Folsom, went down the street to high school at Folsom High, right in the backyard of a solid program, making their name in the JUCO ranks. A three-point shot is airballed by Montini. Look back at that play. See Tupou just able to squeeze through the defense there, throwing off the glass. Solid bucket as substitutions being made. Sydney Munther and Sophia Limbaugh are on the charger. Now coming in is Sela Willie Ava, one of the incoming freshmen. There's a bow, and what a shot there. That's Kellis Powell, who now enters the game for Folsom Lake. They make it 12 to 2 on the three. Chabot gets one back thanks to Sela Willie Ava out of Hawaii, a newcomer for the Gladiators. And also in the game for Folsom Lake is Sammy Schuler. She wears number 20. Folsom Lake trying to work around. Also, there is Jasmine Cleave. She wears number 10 now in the game for the Falcons. Schuler trying to squeeze the gap, but is defended hard by Willie Ava. Loses the handle. But a bad pass going out of bounds, so it's going to go back the other way. Not something that Chabot was hoping for. You look back at the three-point shot made by Kellis Powell. Another one of the returning players for Ali Mullet, sophomore out of San Francisco. Played in 26 games last year, averaging 5.9 points off the bench. And Casey Dreiling now in the game for Folsom Lake. She wears number 11. She's a newcomer from Placerville, California. Schuler, spin move on the inside. Tried to go for the putback, but is fouled behind by Bertucci. Going to be a foul on the shot. Going to the line will be Schuler to shoot for two. Misses the first one. Sammy Schuler, a Division I transfer from Cal State Fullerton, where she walked on for the basketball team, made the squad, and also walked on for the track team as well. She did appear in 5 games for the Titans, but wanted to seek more playing time, so she transferred down to the JUCO ranks, hoping to make a name for herself with the Folsom Lake program. And she chose the right JUCO to work with. Great shot there from the top of the key. Made by Willie Ava. Already being a force in her first few minutes of her JUCO career. Chabot in the carpool lane, trying to score on this fast break here. A three-point attempt from the corner. No dice. Now Kellis Powell, too strong on the layup attempt, but body's hitting the floor. Going down the time is Emily Chow on Chabot. Along with her was Nia Fortune. Jada Tupou will re-enter the game, subbing out for Ava Schrader. Powell inside, defended hard by Munther, and has to go back out to Emily Bowman. Nice, smooth deuce from the top of the key. Folsom Lake are just in cruise control right now, up by 9 of 3:15 left to play in the first quarter. On up, missed shot there by Martinez. Gladiators struggling to find some answers here, but the defense has been awfully tight. Another thing, too, with Chabot is they're finding themselves in foul trouble early on, already with 4 team fouls totaled up. Mark Anger just making rapid substitutions, almost like hockey. Falcons back on offense here. Tupou getting double teamed inside, caught for traveling. As Tammy Chilowitz, one of the sideline referees, says, "You can't be jaywalking on my court." Chabot trying to get an answer here. Long pass over to the corner, but off the fingertips of Martinez. Goes back to Folsom Lake. And Folsom Lake making some quick substitutions themselves. You can see the pass just a little bit too far off the mark. Here comes Fortune. She brings the rock back up. Crossover move. Gets triple teamed almost. Tupou not able to grasp it firmly. And turnovers are plenty here in the first quarter, but that just showcases the tight defenses that these teams are going to play. One player that hasn't really been able to get anything going here is Lexi Peters. A lot of expectations high for her. Sophomore from Reading, shot over 40% last season. Another out-of-bounds call as the jitters are being shown early on. But he's going to stay with Chabot. It's tough to see what the call was from our angle here at our broadcast table. A quick discussion amongst the referees, but it looks like it's going to stick with the Gladiators, and it will. There's Jasmine Bertucci trying to conduct the offense, working around the perimeter. Long bounce pass over to Limbo. Limbo motioning in. Shot clock down to 7. Find an open shooter from the corner for 3. Cash money, Savannah Montini. Folsom Lake trying to answer back. Fight for the rebound. Tupou and Muther in battle. It's going to stick with Folsom Lake. I think probably just ruled that one to a jump ball. Jada Tupou inside the Bowman mismatch. Bowman on the turnaround. Hook shot good for the deuce. Another 3 doesn't go off the mark. Peters goes outside. So Reese Wakefield now in the game for Folsom Lake. On an errant pass going out of bounds. Going back to Folsom Lake. And everything that Chabot may need to tone down. The out of bounds calls are continuing to rack up for referees as the turnovers have just been off the chain early on. Peters bounces inside. Tupou right from the dunker spot, able to throw it off the window for another 2. Jada Tupou. You could see the potential that she's going to have this season for Folsom Lake as Ali Moult has constructed a high motor offense during the offseason. Too strong on the layup drive. Nia Fortune. Chabot racing back down the floor. Montini can't get the layup to go herself, but there's a foul. So it looks like it's going to go in the favor of Chabot. Here's Nyla McCoy on the inbound duties. As that's happening, Folsom Lake will make a substitution, bringing back on Jasmine Klee. So far, almost every Folsom Lake player, with the exception of Natalia Valerio has seen the floor early on. Minutes now turn to seconds here in the first quarter, 46.9 on the game clock. And a reset on the shot clock. They're cleaning up a spot. So some moisture getting tracked onto the court. The one thing about Nyla McCoy, she scored 22 points versus Lemoore in a scrimmage before the season, as most of the JUCO teams in California start the year off going to jamborees. Nyla McCoy stood out along with Savannah Montini. Montini trying to defend Lexi Peters, but Peters showcases drive and willpower to the cup. As she is finally on the board with her first made field goal of the afternoon. 15 seconds left. Shot clock turned off for Chabot. See if they could get one more before the quarter wraps up. There's Limbo. Bounce pass over to her left. Rimmed in and out on the shot by Muther. Half-court heave from Peters just off to the right of the hoop. And that's going to end the first quarter. And Folsom Lake, showing no surprises with their high-octane offense, already had the edge, up 21-9 to open up the first quarter of the season. As we're going to see how things play out going into the second frame as you are tuned in here on NorCal Sports TV. And we welcome you back to Hayward as Philip Hall on the call with you here for the tip-off of 3C2A women's basketball between Folsom Lake and Chabot, where Folsom Lake lead by a large margin, 21-9, as we're getting ready for a fresh 10 here in the second quarter. Already an early foul being called at half court. Sela Willie Ava being defended up tight. So Folsom Lake, who had a flawless first quarter, gets their first team foul of the afternoon. But for the Gladiators, they're trying to get something going here. As you can see, they're playing in front of family and friends today. Savannah Montini, one of the newcomers for Chabot by way of Las Positas College, trying to make an impact here. Jasmine Bertucci trying to make an impact herself, knocks down the three to open up the quarter. ATM, easy money. Oh, that one's tipped off the fingertips of Martinez. Almost trouble for Folsom Lake, but what a steal there by Montini. She races down, finishes on the fast break, turbo time. New kind of life being sparked by Chabot early on. Sure, Folsom Lake wasn't expecting that. Wow, and that tight defense by Sela Willie Ava, matching up against Natalia Valerio, who gets her first look at the floor, as she's another newcomer for Folsom Lake, freshman out of San Jose from Willow Glen High School. where she averaged 16.8 points and 8 rebounds per game, shooting behind the arc at 35% as a senior. Well, it's going to get blown here as Jasmine Klee gets pushed around a little bit there by Williava. Williava's going to hit the charger for Sydney Muther, so a big-on-big transfer in the substitutions. Sammy Schuler trying to look for free hands. She does in Jada Tupou. They almost lose it again, but Schuler able to recover it. Float shot, a little too strong. Montini with the rebound, bringing it back up. Martinez getting clamped up by Tupou. It's going to stay with Chabot. And Alan McCoy. Motion's right. Now goes left. Gets the pick from Muther. Pull up Jay. Off the mark. In and out. Schuler to Tupou. And wide open for the shot. Jasmine Klee. She scores Folsom's first point of the quarter. But with the quick run that Chabot had to start the quarter, they were able to cut the deficit down now by 9. It was a 3-possession game for them. Jasmine Klee, another impact player for the Falcons out of Elk Grove. One of the returners for Ali Mullet's squad. Deep in the corner, off the mark by McCoy, airballed. To be more exact. Klee inside against Muther, a mismatch, but shot right through her soul for the 2. Jasmine Klee already with 4 points. 25-14. Folsom Lake trying to push the envelope. Jab step and a pull-up shot. No good by Montini. Lexi Peters from deep. Rims in and out. Clings off the iron. Bertucci turn on the Jets. And she is going to finish right down Main Street. All gas, no brakes. But Ali Mullet is going to need a break with her team after seeing that. As we look back at that play, Jasmine Bertucci splitting right through the D and finishing at the cup. Chabot still within 9. 25-16 is the score.
The Good Guys 35th Fuel Curve Autumn Get-Together. Over 2,500 American-made and powered show cars and trucks. A huge swap meet, Fender Midway Family Fun Zone, live music and more. November 8th and 9th at the Alameda County Fairgrounds. Details at good-guys.com. The Good Guys 35th Fuel Curve Autumn Get-Together. Over 2,500 American-made and powered show cars and trucks. A huge swap meet, Fender Midway Family Fun Zone, live music and more. November 8th and 9th at the Alameda County Fairgrounds. Details at good-guys.com. The Good Guys 35th Fuel Curve Autumn Get-Together. Over 2,500 American-made and powered show.
Return here to Hayward. Folsom Lake lead 25-16, but Chabot has been making some noise early on in this half. And Folsom Lake trying to pull away, but Chabot is just throwing the lasso right on them. They swing it out. Side the perimeter, Ursula Chin rims in and out on the three-point shot, but it's going to stick with the Falcons. And Chabot was only held to single digits at the end of the first quarter, only scoring 9. They just hit the throttle here, but Jasmine Klee able to get one to go in that time. Jasmine Klee already making 3 straight field goals for Folsom Lake here this afternoon. Folsom Lake can't capitalize on the fast break as it was stopped on the reach. Both teams even with 2 fouls apiece. See Jasmine Klee just having to force up the jumper in that last play. Kellis Powell loses the handle. Sophia Limbo coming up with the 50-50. Handoff to Montini. Pass is a little bit too strong as she looked like she was trying to aim for Muther. Folsom Lake's going to get this one back. The turnovers continue to stack up for both squads. Now Chabot, they're the ones that can't really afford to give up too many. Here comes Schuler over to Klee inside the two-pole. While trying to box out against Muther. Turn around, good for two. Jada Tupou playing real solid right now for Folsom Lake. Already with 6 in her JUCO debut. And Zoe Martinez, loses the rock. Cookies grabbed by Kellis Powell on the steal. Long pass to the corner, the chin. She drives baseline, pull-up jumper, missed, but rebound by Bertucci. Folsom Lake kind of brought a half full court press there. Bertucci tried to go for a 3 that time, but missed. And a steal there by Sila Wiliava. She's all by herself. 2-on-1 down the floor and taking the hard charges, Jada Tupou. Let's see what the decision is going to be here as we look back at that play. You see grabbing it like a cornerback coming across the middle on the interception and just had to lot her way through, but looks like it's going to be an offensive foul. Folsom Lake will get the rock back. You have to wait a little bit, trying to clean up the floor as Ali Mola calling Jada Tupou over to the bench, trying to give her a chance to catch her breath. Again, that was a big mismatch, and you see Sila Wiliava. I was talking with Coach Mark Anger before the game about what impact she's looking to make as a freshman coming to Chabot, 5'11" out of Hawaii. Sila Wiliava has a brother who's playing football right now in the high school ranks at Powerhouse John Bosco down in Southern California. There's a solid football program for high school in that part of the state. And Wiliava trying to make a name for herself on the basketball court. And just waiting to wipe off the spot. And kind of gives us a sec to run a little bit through Folsom Lake's roster here, as coming into this season, they've had the reload on their recruitment, bringing in a large freshman class highlighted by elite shooters from across the Sac Joaquin and Central Coast section high school scene, not to mention their lone out-of-state recruit being Reese Wakefield from Spanish Springs, Nevada. Of course, last year, these two teams saw each other after dominating against Chabot 89-46. Folsom trying to push a little bit more in a very stacked JUCO scene in women's basketball in California, as last season they were ranked 8th in the state, but coming into this season, according to the preseason polls, they were ranked number 9, so one spot short of what they were at the end of last year, with 25 wins overall and going 13-3 in a stacked Big 8 conference, where it was pretty much a lot of parity at the top, but Folsom Lake were in that conversation of possibly being a favorite to win state this year. After a quick break, both teams chatting it up over on the sideline, and a cleaned floor returned back with Folsom Lake still up 29-16. 4:59 left to play in the half. That was going to be Emily Bowman who's going to be inbounding it for the Falcons. Folsom Lake setting up in a 5-out on their end of the floor. Sammy Schuler over to her right, hits Klee. Schuler from the corner, goes baseline, floater, nothing but nylon. Nyla McCoy for the Gladiators. Altamontini, she hits Muther, had Emily Bowman in her face. That was the right matchup, but couldn't hit the outside shot. Peters on the fast break, quick handoff over to Klee. She finishes for the deuce. Muther getting bodied there by Bowman inside. Loses it out of bounds, but it looked like it will stay with the Gladiators. Ava Schrader coming in for Bowman off the charger. McCoy hits Limbo. Limbo, Montini goes inside from the baseline. Rims in and out, langs off the iron. Lexi Peters hitting the brakes. Top of the key, eyeing it and lining it up for the tray. Sammy Schuler. Mark Anger going to call time after seeing that, but another 3-ball falls for the Falcons. Now making it a 20-point margin, 36-16, 3:50 left to go.
The time to get in shape is finally here. The Boss Move Fitness app is here to help you accomplish your goals with a customized meal plan, day by day, with a shopping list to make sure that you're eating something nutritious and delicious to help you lose the belly fat for good. It also comes with a customized workout plan, whether you're in a gym or at home, so therefore you never ever have to question what you're doing to make sure you get in the shape that you want to be in. Get started today at GetStartedAtBossMoveFitness.com to accomplish your goals in no time.
Whether you're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209, or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 108 to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, where we keep it 100.
The time to get in shape is finally here. The Boss Move Fitness app is here to
Folsom Lake continue to be on a strong run here in the second quarter. Chabot trying to do their best to at least cut the deficit down before the half is out. Nyla McCoy over to her right, pull-up jumper, missed, rebound, grabbed by Schrader. Chin pulling up on the runner, missed shot off the side of the iron. McCoy continuing to grab the boards, being a force down low. Montini getting called for double dribble. Oh, another costly turnover on the Gladiators. Just haven't really been able to find a way to play a little bit more cleaner when they go into transition the way that they do. With Folsom Lake, they play a pretty fast offense. You know, they try to keep every shot, every made field goal within 10 seconds. Peters showcasing some range there, but rims in and out. Can't get it to go down smoothly. McCoy on the drive, fouled. They're looking back at that play there. McCoy just trying to go a little bit too strong there, but she shows no fear as she's a freshman guard out of Hayward. Mark Anger was telling me that she had to play at 4 different high schools during her high school tenure. The last school where she was able to graduate from was Monroe Catholic. Pretty solid academic and athletic powerhouse school right here in Hayward. She's able to get the free throw to go in. McCoy able to get her first JUCO basket of her career. That free throw shot, or should I say points on the free throw. That point came tax-free. Shot off the mark. Klee with the offensive rebound. Foul inside. It's going to be booked on Muther. Here's Sammy Schuler at the free throw line. Oh, leaving money on the floor there, missing the first one. Sammy Schuler, sophomore out of Rockland, product of Whitney High School. As we mentioned earlier, she transferred in from Cal State Fullerton, so she had a quick cup of coffee at the Division I ranks and the Big West Conference. Fullerton, not really a school you think about when it comes to basketball, but at least Allie Mullet has somebody with D1 experience to a degree on her squad. Sure, that helps the rest of the team out as Lexi Peters able to rip the rock. Basketball repo by Folsom Lake. Corner three-point attempt is off both of the backboard and the side of the iron. Nyla Fortune not able to get that one to fall in. Chabot trying to look for the answer inside, but they can't get it on the layup attempt by Emily Chow. Coming off the charger in the game. About a minute and a half to go in the second quarter. Fortune loses the rock. Montini picks it up, hits the gas, and breaks right through the roadblock for the layup. Montini already with 4 made field goals in her Chabot debut. Jasmine Klee answers back, but to herself, making it 39-19. Minutes now turn to seconds here. McCoy with a risky pass, but they find the open shooter from the corner. Jasmine Bertucci with another one. Cash Mula. Folsom Lake able to get the answer back down the floor thanks to Nia Fortune. Some high-octane offense happening on both sides as the quarter winds down. Three-point shot off the mark by Montini. Shot clock turned off. 16 seconds left. Schuler dribbling it out. Man, this is D1 against JUCO right here to wrap up the second quarter. Pass inside to Klee at the top of the key there. It's going to wrap things up. Peters' layup shot a little bit too strong, but we're going to go into the halftime break. They're seeing a high-scoring first half with 63 points being totaled up by both sides, with Folsom Lake continuing to have the edge overall. And man, what a half that we saw from Jasmine Klee, just bucket after bucket on her end. Tallying it out. Scoring 8 points in that first half to really push the Falcons on offense there. And then we're even seeing some bright spots from the newcomer in Savannah Montini, trying to keep Chabot in this game, but not something that we were surprised by Folsom Lake, just knowing that they came in with a high-powered offense. As Ali Mullet's squad have put this game in a chokehold going into halftime. But we're going to take a quick break here as we'll take a 15-minute intermission ourselves. But when we come back, we'll have the second half for you as Folsom Lake and Chabot, with Folsom Lake leading 41-22. It's Phillip Hall right here on NorCal Sports TV. We'll be back for the second half.
Football on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you by Chabot College Athletics. Chabot College Football. Learn more about our program at athletics.chabotcollege.edu. American Asphalt, taking care of business in Northern California for over 35 years. The NCSTV Summer Sleepaway Basketball Camp. 5-day overnight basketball camp in the Sierra Foothills for 4th through 12th grade boys and girls. Go to norcalsportstv.com/camp to learn more and to register. And meeting rooms on demand. Whether you're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209 or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 108 to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra Foothills of Sonora. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, where we keep it 100.
The time to get in shape is finally here. The Boss Move Fitness app is here to help you accomplish your goals with a customized meal plan, day by day, with a shopping list to make sure that you're eating something nutritious and delicious to help you lose the belly fat for good. It also comes with a customized workout plan, whether you're in a gym or at home, so therefore you never ever have to question what you're doing to make sure you get in the shape that you want to be in. Get started today at GetStartedAtBossMoveFitness.com to accomplish your goals in no time.
Gator football on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you by Chabot College Athletics. Chabot College Football. Learn more about our program at athletics.chabotcollege.edu. American Asphalt, taking care of business in Northern California for over 35 years. The NCSTV Summer Sleepaway Basketball Camp. 5-day overnight basketball camp in the Sierra Foothills for 4th through 12th grade boys and girls. Go to norcalsportstv.com/camp to learn more and to register. And meeting rooms on demand. Whether you're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209 or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 108 to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra Foothills of Sonora. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, where we keep it 100.
The time to get in shape is finally here. The Boss Move Fitness app is here to help you accomplish your goals with a customized meal plan, day by day, with a shopping list to make sure that you're eating something nutritious and delicious to help you lose the belly fat for good. It also comes with a customized workout plan, whether you're in a gym or at home, so therefore you never ever have to question what you're doing to make sure you get in the shape that you want to be in. Get started today at GetStartedAtBossMoveFitness.com to accomplish your goals in no time.
Gator football on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you by Chabot College Athletics. Chabot College Football. Learn more about our program at athletics.chabotcollege.edu. American Asphalt, taking care of business in Northern California for over 35 years. The NCSTV Summer Sleepaway Basketball Camp. 5-day overnight basketball camp in the Sierra Foothills for 4th through 12th grade boys and girls. Go to norcalsportstv.com/camp to learn more and to register. And meeting rooms on demand. Whether you're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209 or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 108 to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra Foothills of Sonora. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, where we keep it 100.
The time to get in shape is finally here. The Boss Move Fitness app is here to help you accomplish your goals with a customized meal plan, day by day, with a shopping list to make sure that you're eating something nutritious and delicious to help you lose the belly fat for good. It also comes with a customized workout plan, whether you're in a gym or at home, so therefore you never ever have to question what you're doing to make sure you get in the shape that you want to be in. Get started today at GetStartedAtBossMoveFitness.com to accomplish your goals in no time.
Gator football on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you by Chabot College Athletics. Chabot College Football. Learn more about our program at athletics.chabotcollege.edu. American Asphalt, taking care of business in Northern California for over 35 years. The NCSTV Summer Sleepaway Basketball Camp. 5-day overnight basketball camp in the Sierra Foothills for 4th through 12th grade boys and girls. Go to norcalsportstv.com/camp to learn more and to register. And meeting rooms on demand. Whether you're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209 or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 108 to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra Foothills of Sonora. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, where we keep it 100.
The time to get in shape is finally here. The Boss Move Fitness app is here to help you accomplish your goals with a customized meal plan, day by day, with a shopping list to make sure that you're eating something nutritious and delicious to help you lose the belly fat for good. It also comes with a customized workout plan, whether you're in a gym or at home, so therefore you never ever have to question what you're doing to make sure you get in the shape that you want to be in. Get started today at GetStartedAtBossMoveFitness.com to accomplish your goals in no time.
Gator football on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you by Chabot College Athletics. Chabot College Football. Learn more about our program at athletics.chabotcollege.edu. American Asphalt, taking care of business in Northern California for over 35 years. The NCSTV Summer Sleepaway Basketball Camp. 5-day overnight basketball camp in the Sierra Foothills for 4th through 12th grade boys and girls. Go to norcalsportstv.com/camp to learn more and to register. And meeting rooms on demand. Whether you're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209 or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 108 to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra Foothills of Sonora. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, where we keep it 100.
The time to get in shape is finally here. The Boss Move Fitness app is here to help you accomplish your goals with a customized meal plan, day by day, with a shopping list to make sure that you're eating something nutritious and delicious to help you lose the belly fat for good. It also comes with a customized workout plan, whether you're in a gym or at home, so therefore you never ever have to question what you're doing to make sure you get in the shape that you want to be in. Get started today at GetStartedAtBossMoveFitness.com to accomplish your goals in no time.
Gator football on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you by Chabot College Athletics. Chabot College Football. Learn more about our program at athletics.chabotcollege.edu. American Asphalt, taking care of business in Northern California for over 35 years. The NCSTV Summer Sleepaway Basketball Camp. 5-day overnight basketball camp in the Sierra Foothills for 4th through 12th grade boys and girls. Go to norcalsportstv.com/camp to learn more and to register. And meeting rooms on demand. Whether you're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209, or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 108 to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, where we keep it 100.
The time to get in shape is finally here. The Boss Move Fitness app is here to help you accomplish your goals with a customized meal plan, day by day, with a shopping list to make sure that you're eating something nutritious and delicious to help you lose the belly fat for good. It also comes with a customized workout plan, whether you're in a gym or at home, so therefore you never ever have to question what you're doing to make sure you get in the shape that you want to be in. Get started today at GetStarted@BossMoveFitness.com to accomplish your goals in no time.
Gator football on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you by Chabot College Athletics. Chabot College Football. Learn more about our program at athletics.chabotcollege.edu. American Asphalt, taking care of business in Northern California for over 35 years. The NCS TV Summer Sleepaway Basketball Camp. 5-day overnight basketball camp in the Sierra foothills for 4th through 12th grade boys and girls. Go to norcalsportstv.com/camp to learn more and to register. And meeting rooms on demand. Whether you're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209, or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 108 to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, where we keep it 100.
And we welcome you back to Hayward as we're about to get ready for the second half between Folsom Lake and Chabot. As Folsom Lake have had a solid game so far on shooting, to no surprise, as we run you through how the first half went, where Folsom Lake outscored Chabot 21-9 in the first quarter and went on a 20-13 run in the second quarter, as it was mainly fueled by an already 10-point outing by Jasmine Clee, who scored 10 points in the first half, and then Emily Bowman also following it up with 6 herself. But for Chabot, there's a few bright spots despite what the score may look like, as we're seeing a solid performance by Jasmine Bertucci in her JUCO debut as the freshman out of San Lorenzo, California, by way of Kip King Collegiate High, has already scored 8 points on 2 threes made. And in addition to that, we're seeing Savannah Montini, the newcomer from Las Positas College, the transfer from Pleasanton, California, by way of Foothill High School, already with 9 points in her Gladiator debut, trying to have a similar performance that she did last year, where she was an all-conference player in the Coast Conference, averaging 18.5 per game. So she's already halfway to 18 coming into the second half. I'm sure Chabot is trying to do more on offense and on defense by what the stats may say, but Ali Mullet's squad has been in cruise control this entire afternoon, and it's up to Mark Anger to spark some motivation in his squad to try to get them back in this game with the time winding down as we get ready for the second half here with a fresh 10 minutes on the clock for the third quarter, as they would hope to have an exciting finish in their season opener. And, man, what a season it is going to be in the 3C2A women's rankings this year. Of course, with NorCal In the NorCal rankings, Chabot came in as a number 13th ranked team in the region. But for Folsom Lake, they're trying to take over the whole state as they were ranked at number 9 in the preseason poll throughout the state and the number 4th ranked team in the NorCal region. Of course, they were the main representative from NorCal in the 3C28 state tournament. See Lexi Peters trying to get the ball moving here, passing inside to Jada Tupou, who's been having an excellent game herself for the Falcons in her debut. Naya Fortune able to draw first blood here in the second half with the deuce inside. Oh, Chabot trying to look for an answer here. Nyla McCoy, nice and smooth to the cup. No chaser. A missed shot there by Folsom Lake as Gladiators rushing down the floor. Pass off to Bertucci. She goes in herself. Man, that one's going to swirl in the hoop. Chabot with 2 quick baskets early on here in the third quarter as Ali Mall is going to use a timeout to try to talk things over. But what a start for Chabot to begin the second half. 43-26 is the score.
The Good Guys 35th Fuel Curve Autumn Get-Together. Over 2,500 American-made and powered show cars and trucks. A huge swap meet, Fender Midway Family Fun Zone, live music and more. November 8th and 9th at the Alameda County Fairgrounds. Details at good-guys.com. The Good Guys 35th Fuel Curve Autumn Get-Together. Over 2,500 American-made and powered show cars and trucks. A huge swap meet, Fender Midway Family Fun Zone, live music and more. November 8th and 9th at the Alameda County Fairgrounds. Details at good-guys.com. The Good Guys 30.
Back here after the 30-second timeout break, Folsom Lakes with the rock. Ursula Chin from the right wing for 3, missed. There's a foul down low on the rebound attempt. That foul was booked on Sophia Limbo as she's going to hit the charger, gets subbed out for Zoe Martinez, who comes to the floor. And Sophia Limbo not agreeing with that call there. Oh, Chin trying to go for the pass over to Schuler. Schuler able to recover. Bowman trying to finish the play, but the whistle gets blown. A bit of a pause here in play, trying to what the discussion is, but we're going to get things going here as Schuler is going to inbound it over to Tupou. She'll go to Ursula Chin at the top of the key. Now to the high post to Emily Bowman. Oh, and what about that play right there? Bowman able to cut right through Muther like a knife on a birthday cake. Able to get the deuce to go. Emily Bowman had a solid first half herself, finishing with 6 points. It may not be a lot, but it's all about quality when it comes to the Folsom Lake offense. A missed shot on the layup attempt by McCoy. Didn't have the space, but what a strip there by Bertucci. She's going to hit the gas down the floor, but loses the rock out of bounds. But it's tipped off by Schuler. So Folsom Lake touched it last, so it'll be Gladiator ball. Lexi Peters going to hit the charger for Kellis Powell. Comes back on. Now McCoy on the inbound over to Sydney Muther. Not enough muscle on the layup shot. Emily Bowman outsizing her down in the low post. Oh, driving the pass, but Bowman falls to her knees. Bertucci all by herself, finishing with the lay, nice and smooth. And Jasmine Bertucci, talk about a debut that she is having. Already over the 10-point mark. She now has 12 on the game. That shot's going to go for Jada Tupou. Time's going to be called immediately. See Kellis Powell with the nice pass, bounce pass down the middle in the low post, able to get that one to finish. Jay Tupou scoring that basket for the Falcons to make it 47-28 with 7:23 left to play in the third. That's Tupou making her JUCO debut already with 8 points on the game. Going to be a foul on the floor. I think it was going to be booked on Tupou there, playing aggressive against Jasmine Bertucci. There's McCoy at the top, working around the perimeter, now cuts inside, goes back out, hits Martinez. Martinez trying to finish strong at the hoop, but a little too strong, rolls off of the iron. Ursula Chin from the corner. That one bounces all around for the missed three. Going to go back the other way for the Gladiators. Substitutions being made. Sophia Limbo back on the floor. Sila Wuliava also re-enters the game as she has provided the effort on defense and already has scored a few field goals herself in her debut with 4 points. McCoy trying to go for a little bit of finesse on the defender, but is stopped in her tracks. And Bertucci trying to go for the full court trap against Powell. That's going to be a foul. All right, 2 team fouls totaled up for Chabot. Here comes Ava Schrader coming into the game as she will take care of the inbound duties at half court. And Nia Fortune and double teamed and had to scare away from Wuliava. Oh, and that's a mismatch for sure. Double teamed again inside, but able to find the free hands of Jasmine Clee. Jasmine Clee with her first field goal of the half. She's leading the way in the scoring count for the Falcons today. Savannah Montini trying to go all out for the shot there, but too much air ball. Fortune almost losing the rock there, able to recover. Pass inside the high post to Clee, but gets bodied hard by Wuliava in the layup attempt. Montini spot up from the corner just off the end of the rim. That was inches away from going inside the net that time. Powell being guarded up by McCoy. Powell working by herself all alone, and her layups off of the side of the orange. Montini had her back turned slightly, but able to get the pass. Bertucci from the corner that time, but not able to rip the cords. Find the open shooter, but not able to get it to go in. The Schrader of Folsom Lake capitalizing on the offensive board. Schrader finds Fortune. Fortune not able to look for the Fortune. Shot clock's down to 5. Powell able to secure the handle as she finishes through the open lane. 51 points on the board for Folsom Lake. And it's going to be a shot and the foul awarded for Jasmine Bertucci. She's going to go to the line for the three-point opportunity. Folsom Lake and Chabot looking like they're going to clear a little bit of their bench here. Players coming off the charger at a rapid rate. Here's Bertucci at the line for the three-point opportunity. See what the freshman from San Lorenzo can do. And it's not going to go, but there's a tip for the rebound by Muther. It's going to be secured by Casey Dreiling, Folsom Lake. High arcing three-point shot. Attempt by Ava Schrader, but not able to get it to go in. It's going to be a jump ball on the floor. It looks like it will be going in the favor of Chabot. You have possession here. 21-point advantage for Folsom Lake. Yes, remember, folks, last year, this Folsom Lake offense averaged 78.5 points a game. Willie Ava, man, box out beast. Muscling her way against Jasmine Clee. Able to get the deuce. Missed three off the mark. On losing the handle on the fast break attempt, Emily Chow not able to secure it firmly. Fortune hands it off to Lexi Peters. Peters having an off game, but her teammates have brought the effort despite her absence in the points category. Casey Dreiling chasing after the rock there, goes out of bounds for it. It's going to go back to the Gladiators. 51-32, Folsom Lake holding a hefty lead with 3:08 left on the clock here in the third frame. Bertucci pass inside the Muther, and it's deflected, rolls over by the scores table, but it's going to stick with Chabot. They'll have 18 seconds left on the shot clock. Also, not too many fouls on shots have been accumulated for both squads. Most of the fouls have been on the floor, as not too many free throw opportunities have been given for both Folsom Lake nor Chabot in this game. Sydney Muther wide open, able to beat the buzzer. The shot clock sounds. Oh, big block by Sela Williava. She just told Nia Fortune that the rent's due. I mean, it is the first of the month. But what great defense there by the freshman center. On Fortune, just not having the kind of fortune that she's looking for, as that one goes out of bounds. Going to go back to the Gladiators. And Ava Schrader's going to hit the charger. There's Chabot now, back on offense. Williava inside the Muther from the high post. Turnaround shot. Rolls in and out of the rim. Rebound by Ursula Chin. There's Nia Fortune passing inside the two-pole. Williava trying to put the clamps on her, but she's going to be booked with the reach-in foul. Like, she's going to hit the charger for Savannah Montini to come back on the floor. Savannah Montini, as mentioned, talking with Mark Anger, had a double-double in that scrimmage against Lemoore in the preseason runs that Chabot were having. Tupo inside, guard up against Montini, and is able to win the duel down low in the paint. Pull-up jumper by Bertucci is missed, but she grabs her own rebound. Goes to Muther. Now Montini from the wing. 3-ball off the mark. Here it comes Folsom Lake on the fast break. Tupou able to finish at the cup. But there's a player down for Folsom Lake. That's Casey Dreiling. Laying down, not sure what's happening with her. Ursula Chin running over to check up on her. And now here comes Allie Mullet checking up on her as well. See, Folsom Lake going on a run now here, trying to push the pace. You see on that rebound play, Lexi Peters able to hit Jada Tupou wide open on the fast break attempt, making it a 57-34 lead here in the third quarter.
You're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209 or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 108 to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, where we keep it 100.
Back here in Hayward after the quick injury timeout break. Floor scramble with Bertucci and Tupou. And now also on the floor is Fortune and Chow, but finishing while all that was happening is Lexi Peters. Lexi Peters starting to wake up here in the second half. And Bertucci with the nice finger roll able to scoop it in. She's not wiltering despite the 23-point advantage by the Falcons. It's going to be traveling. Got a jaywalker on the floor. Yeah, but talk about Jasmine Bertucci as she's going to hit the charger. Nyla McCoy coming back on the floor for her. Just an excellent game as Jasmine Bertucci at Kip King Collegiate led her team to 2 straight Bay Area Charter League regular season titles during her time in high school. Coming from a small high school, but Mark Anger took notice and brought her over here to Chabot. It's Lexi Peters with a block on Montini. And Nyla McCoy trying to fight her way through, but a little too strong on the layup. Hits off the side of the backboard. Shot clock's turned off. 3 seconds left to go on the game clock. And Emily Bowman able to hit at the buzzer. How about Emily Bowman just showing out here in this game for the Falcons. And 3 made field goals in the third quarter alone, increasing her point total now up to 12 on the game. Folsom Lake are in cruise control here going into the final frame. We'll bring you the fourth quarter here on NorCal Sports TV. 61-36, Folsom Lake leads Chabot.
The time to get in shape is finally here. The Boss Move Fitness app is here to help you accomplish your goals with a customized meal plan, day by day, with a shopping list to make sure that you're eating something nutritious and delicious to help you lose the belly fat for good. It also comes with a customized workout plan, whether you're in a gym or at home, so therefore you never ever have to question what you're doing to make sure you get in the shape that you want to be in. Get started today at GetStartedAtBossMoveFitness.com to accomplish your goals in no time.
Whether you're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209 or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 108 to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, where we keep it 100.
The time to get in shape.
Back here for the final 10 in Hayward, Folsom Lake with another 20-point outing in the third quarter. Able to extend their lead, now 61-36, trying to go for their first win on the season. As they're in line to possibly do that, but Chabot is going to need to pull off a miracle if they want to get back into this one. Foul down low for the rebound. They have to kick it outside the chin. Tupou, like she went over and back against Emily Chow, but looks like it's going to go on Emily Chow that time. The loose ball call. Wow, very interesting there. See some disagreement from the Chabot bench. Jada Tupou inside the Bowman, having an excellent game, 12 points. All her scoring has been done inside the paint where Chabot has been a little bit weak. Ursula Chin with the pull-up midi J. Open up the score here in the fourth. On the dead ball, substitutions being made for Chabot. Bertucci, Limbo, Wuliava re-enter the game. Sydney Muther is going to take a breather here, and so Savannah Montini on the floor as well. Nyla McCoy, Montini, and inside Wuliava. Montini back to her as Wuliava tried to go for that backdoor. It's going to be a foul. In the back of the play there, Wuliava trying to box out, but Emily Bowman in book with the foul there as you saw Montini trying to work her way around into the cup. Here she goes to the line. Little fun fact about Savannah Montini, she aims to play at the next level at a 4-year in Southern California. That's because she has a few ties down there, as her brother, Cameron, was a former JUCO athlete and actually for a short time was the pitching coach for the baseball team at Pepperdine. But ever since the start of the academic year, he actually moved back up here to the Bay Area, now becoming the pitching coach over at University of San Francisco for the San Francisco Dons going into the 2026 baseball season. There's a battle on defense right at Folsom Lakes in. Sela Wuliava, the last one to touch the ball before the whistle got blown. Chabot will reset on the inbound. Montini give it off to McCoy, who has been doing a solid job conducting the offense in this game, despite what the score may say. Chabot was only held to 14 points in the third quarter, not really making a dent in the deficit. Sophia Limbo's 3-ball attempt from the corner missed. Ursula Chin from the corner herself for 3, can't hit. Jasmine Bertucci there with the rebound. Racing down the floor, spots up from the top of the key, can't find any money there. It's Folsom Lake now. Sammy Schuler giving it back to Jasmine Klee. Klee on the drive, able to get past Bertucci for the deuce. Yeah, what a game that Jasmine Klee has been having. Oh, turnaround shot airballed by Montini, but Wuliava there for the offensive board. Kicks it back to Montini. Now she gives to McCoy. Now to Bertucci. The 3 herself off the end of the rim. Limbo with the push-off, pushing Powell to the ground. Bertucci again hits that time cash money. Jasmine Bertucci for third 3 on the game in her debut. But a quick answer back by Sammy Schuler. Makes it 67-39. 6:50 left to go. Montini getting guarded up in the high post. Kellis Powell with the steal and able to finish down the floor with the easy deuce. And we're going to get a timeout from Mark Anger here, as it's now a 30-point lead for Folsom Lake. They continue to push, and push some more, getting closer to their first win to start the 2025-26 campaign. We'll be back from Hayward after this short break.
The Good Guys 35th Fuel Curve Autumn Get-Together. Over 2,500 American-made and powered show cars and trucks. A huge swap meet, Fender Midway Family Fun Zone, live music and more. November 8th and 9th at the Alameda County Fairgrounds. Details at good-guys.com. The Good Guys 35th Fuel Curve Autumn Get-Together. Over 2,500 American-made and powered show cars and trucks. A huge swap meet, Fender Midway Family Fun Zone, live music and more. November 8th and 9th at the Alameda County Fairgrounds. Details at good-guys.com. The Good Guys 35th Fuel Curve Autumn Get-Together. Over 2,500 American-made and powered show cars and trucks. A huge swap meet, Fender Midway Family Fun Zone, live music and more. November 8th and 9th at the Alameda County Fairgrounds. Details at good-guys.com. The Good Guys 35th Fuel Curve Autumn Get-Together. Over 2,500 American-made and powered show cars and trucks. A huge swap meet, Fender Midway Family Fun Zone, live music and more. November 8th and 9th at the Alameda County Fairgrounds. Details at good-guys.com.
69-39, Folsom Lake with the hefty lead over Chabot here in the 3C2A women's basketball tip-off, as they continue to state their claim as being one of the favorites to go after the state title this year, as they're just been dominating against Chabot in the season opener, just like they did in that second round playoff game from last year, where they beat Chabot 89-46. At their house up in Folsom. Now it's starting to look more as like a rep game now. Savannah Montini able to hit the three, trying to spark some life. Triple goes for the redshirt sophomore from Las Positas by way of transfer. Alexi Peters putting players in the spin cycle that time. Able to get the deuce on the spin move shot. There's a steal on the floor. Folsom Lake going to get it back. Now Jada Tupou putting one in herself. Offensive push continues for Folsom Lake, and even the defense as well, just closing up lanes for Chabot to get any clearance. Montini on the runner, just short. Rebound is grabbed by Reese Wakefield. Fortune is going to hit Schrader over on the baseline. Ball rolls away, 50-50, grabbed by Fortune. Spin move on the inside against Bertucci, but she's fouled. You see, she tried to go for an attempt that time. I mean, in a game like this, why not try something new? Nia Fortune, freshman guard from Chico. Comes by way of Pleasant Valley, but before the game, talking with Coach Mollett, she was telling me that she hopes that Nia could be a big impact player for her, as far as providing offense, as she's at the free throw line here, making the first free throw. Initially, she was at Chico State, but didn't play at all in her first year. She goes 2 for 2 at the charity stripe. Direct deposit here on a Saturday. There's a missed shot there by Chabot, not able to get the answer. Oh, Lexi Peters too strong on the layup, and I think she knew it herself. Trying to shake that missed layoff off. Like, she's grabbing a little bit at her toe as she's going to go and hit the charger. Kellis Powell coming back on to substitute for her. Tupou working inside against Montini. Tight defense. Montini taking her to Clamp City. McCoy, kick out to Zoe Martinez, motions right. Montini to Muther. She loses the rock. Powell with the pickup on the recovery. That was a wrestle on the floor for the ball. Looks like it's going to be a jump ball call, and it's going to go in favor of the Gladiators. After things wrap up today, Chabot is going to try to turn the page to their next matchup, which they will have next Friday here at home against Laney. Laney, they're a lethal squad in their own right, making a pretty solid run in last year's 3C 2A playoffs over Folsom Lake. They're going to head back up to Folsom for their next matchup next Friday against Butte. Zoe Martinez with the long-range shot, missed. Here comes Nyla McCoy from the corner. She was able to drain that one, splash down. That's the first three-pointer of Nyla McCoy's JUCO career. A lot of firsts in this game, especially with the freshmen looking to make an impact for their respective squads. Too many steps taken there by Jasmine Klee. Excuse me, actually it wasn't exactly a travel, it was more of like an offensive foul. Folsom Lake has a few fouls to give, especially with a 30-point lead now. Savannah Montini to McCoy. Trying to clear the space for Montini from the baseline. Shot goes way over the rim. That was touched last by Nia Fortune, so it's going to stay on this side of the court. All right, so one thing we know about Folsom Lake that's I'm going to mention a lot is that they're a pretty high academic program when it comes to achieving a high team GPA, as they had the 9th highest nationally ranked GPA amongst JUCO programs last season. The average team GPA was just over a 3.4, as they were first in California, 9th in the nation among women's JUCO programs, according to the WBCA Top 25 Honor Roll. Well, it just goes to show that Allie Mullins is more than just basketball when it comes to coaching her players. She wants her players to succeed at the highest level in the classroom. And I'm sure when it comes to recruiting, just knowing that the players carry a high GPA, it makes it a lot easier when you think about academic issues that could cause some problems in trying to move on to the 4-year ranks. But when we talked to the game, Allie Mullet was telling me that when she asks her players who has a 4.0 GPA, the majority of hands go up when in the study hall sessions. Folsom Lake trying to get another bucket here, and they will, courtesy of Reese Wakefield, the lone out-of-state recruit for Folsom Lake from Spanish Springs, Nevada. She made 49 threes in her senior year of high school. Nia Fortune not able to put enough muscle on the shot attempt there. Reese Wakefield with her first JUCO basket of her career. And I expect to see a lot more from her as she helped lead her Spanish Springs high school team to a 21-6 overall record and a first-place league finish, shooting 44% from three. The three-point range is definitely going to be on display for Folsom Lake this season. Bertucci missing the layup there as we hit the 2-minute mark here in the fourth quarter. Folsom Lake is trying to stay composed with time running down. Bowman working inside, turnaround. Not enough muscle there, but trying to go for the recovery that time on the reload. Can't get it. Nyla McCoy brings the rock up, pounding the hardwood. And now coming into the game is Rayan Yassini for Chabot. She wears number 3. Rayan Yassini, another fellow player now coming on for the Gladiators, is a freshman from Fremont, product of Avaros High School. And if you go on Chabot Women's Basketball Instagram, she was actually featured in a day in the life reel for the team's social media page. Here's Savannah Montini at the line, gets the free throw to go in there. Yeah, but Rayan Yassini showing what the grind is like in the JUCO ranks from sun up to sundown. Hoping to make an impact for her squad this season. Savannah Montini goes 2 for 2 in the free throw sequence. Emily Bowman working from the high post, finds Ursula Chin wide open for 3 from the side pocket. Was airballed. Montini with the board, going coast to coast, but can't finish on the drive. Minutes now turn to seconds. 50 seconds left in the game. Ursula Chin, she hits straight over in the corner now. A pass over to the right to Wakefield. Can't hit the 3. McCoy bringing it back up. A little bit of a floater on the run, but too strong. Yassini trying to go for a full court trap on Sammy Schuler with time winding down. Half a minute to go. And it's going to be a foul there. We'll pull up the replay of that play. Yassini showing a little bit too much aggression there on Sammy Schuler. So Schuler will go to the line. Able to put in the first one, automatic. And this is just an appetizer what this Folsom Lake squad can do, as they're hoping to be a force when it comes time for Big 8 conference play, as they were the 3rd place finishing team in their league last season. But it's nothing different today from what they showcased against Chabot in this one. Not exactly matching the point total they had in the playoff game last year, but nonetheless, 79 does the job as the Folsom Lake Falcons open up the season with a 79-47 win over Chabot here in Hayward, as they continue to showcase why they are a force to be reckoned with in the state, being the number 9th ranked team in California, as they kind of give Chabot a deja vu moment, beating them by almost a similar score as last year in that second round playoff game. Folsom Lake beat Chabot 89-46, as they were only just 10 points shy of matching what they scored against them the last time they saw this squad. But what a game all around by Ali Mullet's offense, just continuing to push the pace as much as possible. And really the player that is highlighted in this one is Jasmine Klee. Like, just being mostly a bench player last year, she produced very well on the floor today. And even seeing some bright spots from the freshmen like Jada Tupou having herself a game. Then even, in other ways, like Sammy Schuler, sophomore, is showing some highlights in herself. But you really have to give full credit all around for what this squad was able to do. And even Chabot, they had some bright spots in this one with Savannah Montini having a solid push in her performance in her debut for Chabot. But then with the Gladiators, they just ran into a buzzsaw with this one. But we want to thank you for tuning in for this afternoon's coverage of 3C2A women's basketball tip-off to open up the season. Folsom Lake puts their first win, the number 1 in the win column, to open up the 2025-26 season, as they will head back home to see Butte next week. And for Chabot, it's their first L of the season, as they are going to be back here on the home floor next Friday against Laney We want to thank everybody for tuning in here on NorCal Sports TV live stream. Thank you to my producer, Avery Townsell, for his work and efforts today. This is Philip Hall on the call saying so long and enjoy the rest of your Saturday from Hayward.